There we go. Hopefully the picture's good. Hey everybody and welcome back. My name is Sue and I'm from OML Embroidery. And today we have really cool stuff. I think you guys are going to like this style and it's pretty cool. So yes, I'm feeling better. Thank you. Man, I was sick though. Wow. I still can't eat very much, but I don't feel like I'm knocking on death's door, so that's much better. So yeah, hi Charlene and Bonnie and Robin, of course, and Julie. Hello, hello. Very nice. Bonnie, I think it was Bonnie. If you look in the OML Embroidery University Facebook group, she did a Lady of the Hollow on a circle. It's gorgeous. The clever part is she used variegated thread, which I wish I had thought of because it's gorgeous, but perfect use for variegated thread. Um, we don't get to use it, or I don't get to use it as much as I want because it turns out weird. But yeah, it looked amazing. Looks like she has highlights in her hair. It's just beautiful. So good work there. I'm gonna put it up uh, um, on the cover page. Okay, I'm still really tired, so if I stall out like that, I'm okay. Okay, I'm okay. Snowy. Oh, from London. I used to live around London. Well, not too far away. We used to fly in there all the time on a military base that was really close to Stonehenge. And I loved it out there. That's my people, my place. I fit right in there for some reason. Time of my life. Good morning, Beth. Jenny, good morning. And yeah, the snow. Boy, we had a ton of snow. Ton of snow. I had to get my car out yesterday and it was like, oh, do I have a shovel? No. Oh well. Okay, so Scotland. Oh, that's awesome. That's my heritage. The heritage of the McCalls um, are from Scotland and they came here, and that's who my children are named after. Beatrice and Samantha was the matriarch, and Beatrice was her daughter, and that's my two kids. So, sticking to tradition. So, Kathleen, awesome. So, let's talk about Christmas in Stitchwood Hollow, because I was kind of totally sick over Christmas. I Oh, Jude, good morning from Miley. Hi, Miley. How are you, Miley? I hope you're being good. My Beetlejuice has not been good. Tank is. And Mr. Odie is getting very old, but I'm sure Miley's much better than Beetlejuice is. He's been just terrible, but there you go. So, Christmas in Stitchwood Hollow is a little bit different than in, the normal realm that we have to live in. It's more creative, I'm going to say. So, this is a technique that I came up with, and I'm going to show you guys really close how beautiful the stitching is. So, this is tree number 1, and I love it. I should have done this in different colors, but I mean, it's okay. So I want to point out that to make this, it's 4 different colors of gold. So it's not just this. It's three different colors of gold and then white on the top. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but it takes a minute to stitch out, but as you can see, look at it's beautiful. Look, just like tinsel. I love it. I hope you guys can see the detail. Kind of looks like it. I can't totally see it, but yeah, it kind of looks like it. Oh, I know why. I didn't. Oh well. Um, so this is tree number one, and I think this one is probably my favorite. It's one of the first times I've done this stitch, and it took me forever to make it look like I wanted. So, and this is all in a bundle, by the way, all in a bundle. Very pretty. I think it's gorgeous. I'm really proud of that. It took a while. Anyways, I started saying that over the holidays, yeah, I was pretty sick. When I had my awake moments, I created, and then it exhausted me, so I fell asleep. You know. Yeah, good idea. Christmas t-shirts. Well, these come in three different sizes, and you get all this in the package. So, and plus, I will tell you that I have more coming. So, the last Nutcracker, I think you guys have seen a sneak peek to the Batcave key, and a filigree ornament. Oh, and I started on the dragons. So, there's a gingerbread dragon, and an ice dragon. So those are all things that'll be coming up, and plus our list that we wrote, that you guys wrote. So yeah, I have lots. I have lots done. I just got to get stitching. I wasn't up to the stitching, and I'm still actually not. But that's why I'm using my 10 needle machines, because then I can just load it and go sit down, have a nap. So tree number one, new technique. It's gorgeous. I think it would be gorgeous on, say, a hoodie. And it's different sizes. So there's one size. This is the medium, the 8 by 8. There'll be one size bigger. So tree number one. Now, tree number two is kind of groovy. So there's no metallic in this one. It is light gray. And you can see here a little bit of dark gray, and then the red, which looks really, really good. And I use like bright burgundy kind of red. Now on this one, it takes a minute to stitch out again, but with all these details, look, isn't that beautiful? I love it. But you could change all the colors if you want to. And I think on one of the pictures, I think I have it with colors, different colors on it, and it still looks gorgeous. So I am loving this one. It was actually really fun to sit and watch it stitch out. I did it on the big machine. Can number two be FSL? I could do anything. So number two in FSL. I wouldn't be able to do the edges quite like that, but I betcha I could. Also, I should mention that as a bonus, now these aren't guardians, these are trees, and they're not guardian trees like the different ones. So each of them has a little FSL ornament or tree, or this one is an ornament with, it's gray with red stripes. So they all kind of go along. Obviously they're not meant for the tree, but yeah, Krampus. My wife is not into Christmas much. This is her vibe. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Kathleen, that's awesome. So you can do any colors that you want. Somebody was saying last week that they don't like gothic, and my answer was change the colors. This would be gorgeous. Can you imagine for a minute light pink, dark pink, and say a purple for it? It takes the gothic away, and it's gorgeous. So that's tree number two, and this one is tree number three, and it's a gilded red tree, completely different, which I'm loving. So there's two or three different colors of gold, and Lots of detail. These are very detailed. They've got a little bit of wow factor to them. Um, it's got different colors, so dark to lighter, so you could do it in any colors you want again. So I liked it in gold. I called it the gilded tree. And yeah, I really like this one. I think the first one is probably my favorite. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, thank you, Robin. These are, not your average Christmas tree. This came out of my flu brain, which sounds funny. But the bonus design, I love it. I don't even know what to say. I love it so much. You ready to see the bonus design? Look at that. Oh, I'm so happy with that. I was just playing around, and isn't that gorgeous? Bubbles. I love it. So there's different sizes. Silver and pink. There you go, Amy. Yeah, the tree number 3 in silver and pink. And then when you stitch out the FSL, you can put those colors on it too. So there's a single bubble that fits in a 4x4 hoop. There's a bubble border that's like 2" by 7, and I think there's like one with 3, so all different sizes of the bubbles. But I think that's one of my favorite things, and I just kind of I'd like to do a bubble. And I thought about it because here's my secret. I'm a big kid and I actually love playing with bubbles in the summer. I used to get a bubble machine every year and let the dogs play and whatever. I haven't done it for years, but what are you going to do, right? So lots of designs in this bundle. So 3 different sizes for each tree, and then FSL for each tree. There's a lot. They look so real. I'll show you closer. Isn't that cool? But if you set it back, that looks even better. I think these can go on anything. Trees and bubbles. Yeah, I mean, it's a great package deal. And of course, it's on sale for you guys for the weekend till Monday. And eventually I'll archive it. But the sale will end like Monday night, the usual, same thing I usually do. And eventually I'll put them up as singles, but not yes. Finally to connect live with you all. Been busy working. Hey, yeah, me too. And being sick. Don't forget, look at the stickers I have. Don't forget to like the video, please. We got to keep things going and going and going. But big package deal. I think the designs are gorgeous. And I know it's after Christmas, but, maybe it's okay. You can make Christmas presents. Carolyn, joining from a very cold Arlington, Texas. Arlington, Texas is cold? Oh, well, we're freezing here, but we're used to it too. Very much. So, tree number 1 is my favorite, and bubbles. I think the bubbles are fantastic. So these are the techniques I've been working on. So I love it. And of course, you guys know how I feel about freestanding lace. So that was fun to do. And they're just little ones and they're not fancy. If, you guys really like the packages with either a sigil or an FSL, I will make them fancier. So, yeah. And for the FSL, there's only one size, but 4 different colors go into this one. It's just gorgeous. So the other thing I wanted to show you is the amount of detail. So this one is kind of trimmy, but it's okay because I have no way of hiding anything. I try. I spend a couple hours doing it. but there's no way of hiding anything like I usually do. So it's got, the red has quite a few trims in it, but look at the details on the side, and that's why I do it, because it looks fantastic. There's no jump stitches or anything like that. So that was just a braggy moment. So today we are gonna stitch out some FSL, and we are going to do, I think it's from this one, I think from tree number 1, and it's a Christmas tree, and it's green. I could do it all in gold and have a gilded tree to match. That might be a great idea. Any color, any color. Robin says they are all fantastic. I'm having more fun than I should, I think. Figuring stuff out like this took me quite a while to figure it out. So yeah, make sure you get it on sale, because the sale will be off, and it's almost 50% off. So even if you save them for Christmas in July, or you know, whatever, then you still have them, and you got them on a good deal, and there's tons of designs. So yeah, FSL. So you can do it to match, say you do silver and pink, you can do your FSL to match. Like for this one, I told you it's a ornament, obviously not made for the tree, but it's just a, you know, in a 4x4. Change the colors on that one, because I made it, you know, gray and red, so you could do it, you know, silver and pink, or whatever you do then. So that's some of my awesome ones. I can't wait to stitch out Gingerbread Dragon. He's pretty darn cool. So these would make a pretty table runner. You know, I was thinking the other day, I have a whole stack of Stitchwood Hollow designs, and I was thinking maybe it's almost time to sew them all together, square them up and sew them all together shortly. But I think you're right. I think you're right, Christina, that we can leave the Christmas ones for a table runner. Because, yeah, I think that would look good. But there's a lot of Stitchwood Hollow. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Now, I'm going to get, every Sunday, they will be a, not a blog, podcast going on. I've been, you know, trying to catch up on everything, and then all the rest of the stuff stresses me out. So I haven't been doing it, but I will. So sign up for that. You'll get a notification every Sunday when I do it. I'll put it up like later in the evening. So let's go to Captain Jack, and let's see how he's doing. He's doing well. So water soluble stabilizer is what we want. And I've got this bright green in there. I might be playing Thread Chicken, so we'll have to see about that. Water soluble stabilizer. Now these aren't really intense, so you do not need to do more than one layer. I never do it. And I lost the googly eyes for this hoop, and I didn't put them on in time. Make sure your bobbin matches your thread, because it'll look really good. Really good. And you know what I'm going to do with them? I can get little suction cups, and I'm going to hang them in the window, because I think that would be beautiful too. And if you remember to match the bobbin thread to the thread, even if it's just close, then it'll look great from the outside and the inside. So I thought that would be cool. So let's get started. So there's, the way I have it set up, there's 3 colors, but I'm going to change it up a little bit. So green in the bobbin. Actually, there isn't. I didn't change it. I forgot until I said it, but we'll pretend there's green in the bobbin. And this one takes 11 minutes to stitch. So, which isn't bad. I love FSL. I love watching it stitch out. I love it. Let's see how he's doing. I think he's a little bit happier. I moved him. So I moved my desk. So I think Captain Jack is a little bit happier tension-wise. I think he was dramatically affected by the vent, heating vent dries things out. It's very dry in the house. So, yeah. See, it's just the perfect little size. It's perfect. I love it. That's awesome. So, yeah, you keep going there, Captain Jack. I'm happy to have you back. I've been using, like I said, I've been using the 10 needle machines because I go have a nap while it runs. I don't usually have many problems. Sometimes I get some thread-a-pillars going on, but it usually just goes. And I've been listening to embroidery machines running for like 20-something years, so it's very comforting to me. Actually, if my kids come over and I have a machine running, they get all relaxed and usually have a nap because they're the same, they grew up with it, right? I started, Sam was 10 and Beatrice was 7, so pretty much their whole lives they're used to it. And it's like, oh, okay, well, I didn't want to wake anyone up, but I'm glad I didn't, right? So, not a gothic girl, but I love this tree too. Like I said, you feel free to do any colors. I'm doing them gothic because I'm going to make something out of them, and that's kind of the style that I am doing is gothic, but you pick whatever color that you want and make it your own. And put it on t-shirts, you can put it on anything. And with the 3 different sizes in one, I think that's really cool. You don't have to worry about, oh, now I need to go and buy the smaller one or the bigger one. It's all right there for you. Now, the FSL is the same size. They all fit into the 4x4 hoop. Kind of like the sigils. So, Lady of the Hollow has a sigil, and coming up, the last Nutcracker will have a sigil because he's a guardian. And I'm gonna do elements for the dragons, so ice, fire, water. Ooh, that should be cool. And earth, dragons, all in one set. So it's a lovely shade of green. Yeah, it is actually. I think it's actually called Christmas green. Of course, this is, you know, exquisite thread, so it's beautiful thread. But I think it's called Christmas green. So I like it. And I hope I have more. Wait a minute, I got my thread wall. Of course I have more. Because this spool is almost empty. Because I use it a lot. So, this will be gorgeous, FSL. So, the things to remember with FSL. Late again trying to fix my Judy quilt, trying to fix my serger. Lost track of time. Oh, well, you missed some gorgeous, gorgeous trees. I'll show them again at the end so you don't miss out. And they're Christmas trees in Stitchwood Hollow, so they're a little bit different than any other Christmas trees. And they're in gothic colors right now, but I was saying you can change the colors to whatever you want. And each tree has its own FSL, kind of that matches. Yay! Christmas tree bundle. Oh, you're gonna love it, Judy Quilt. I will stick around after this is done. It won't be long. I will show it to you because I'll just quickly go over them because I came up with a couple of new techniques and you'll see the bubbles. I love the bubbles. I want to do more like that. I just don't know what else to. I guess glass? Potion? I did a potion. Yeah, that'll be cool. So I think we're doing the outside now. Hopefully. Hopefully. So, again, nothing spectacular fancy. It is FSL and it will be beautiful in my window. And it's just a bonus. So, free designs galore. I love exquisite thread. Almost exclusively. Yeah, well, because I have, Eileen Roche was so kind to me. She gave me every color that they make. So I have everything. Maybe crystals. Ooh, now we're thinking. Yes, crystals. That would be gorgeous, actually. You could put crystals, depending on what you put it on, but you could put it on the Christmas trees too, because that would be pretty darn cool. You just gotta make sure you don't put stuff on it, but alright, let's see how much this shakes. I was gonna move this camera, but I thought I'd leave it because it seems to be better than the other place I had it. Still a bit shaky. Hopefully you guys can see that clearly. Yeah. I was so tempted to use lime green for this, but I controlled myself. I didn't. I used the actual Christmas green just to be good. I'm a good girl, I am. There we go. Now that is a fine Christmas tree, guys. That is fine. That is beautiful. So, hopefully it's not too bad. I still might move this camera, so, because I'm in a totally different spot, so I might be able to, you know, station it so it's not quite as bad, if that makes sense. Now, we are going to use gold metallic thread because Christmas is the time to use a little bit here and there. Don't ever overdo it with the bling. Too much bling will make it not, well, too blingy. How's that? So, a little bit of gold, silver. There's so many different colors. It just adds that little bit to it. And I love it. I love it. So one thing I'd like to mention with FSL, you want to use this kind of water-soluble stabilizer. I know some people have the other kind, the plasticky kind, but I've always found that it doesn't hold up for FSL because, you know, there's not a whole ton of stitches in this one. There's 8,500 stitches, but the plasticky ones I find just do not hold, and you get shifting. It gets out of registration, and you really, really don't want that. The other thing is, if you guys remember, when you are doing FSL, that trim it around, not too close because you don't want to cut that, and then put it in super mega hot water. I don't know if you guys remember Eileen Roche doing that. Makes a huge difference. Instead of just hot tap water, she was using, like, she boiled the kettle and put it in there, and poof, it was all gone. And I think that's the way to go. So look, I love it. I love it. It's a nice tree. I don't even have to put the magnifier on. Let's see if I have gold. I do have gold. This is going to be a rare thing. I'm going to change the bobbin. So, Kingstar metallic thread has been super mega tested by me. I didn't introduce it to you guys until just in time, until I had it tested, because I wanted to see, because metallic thread, we love it, but good night, it's a pain in the butt, because it, you know, gets all twisted and gets everything like that. It's like, ugh. So I tested it, and the last test was freestanding lace with it in the bobbin, and it worked. And I'm like, all right, that is an absolute discovery. I love it. I love it. So I showed everyone, you know, my tests, and what's going on here? Maybe I won't use it. And they sold out almost immediately, because everyone's like, oh my goodness, it works. I don't know if this is gonna affect. I have a bubble. I have a bubble of thread, and I don't know. Plastic wash away is best just as a topper. Yeah, it can't. Now, what do you guys think? Can you see that boop of thread? It might get tangled or something. I don't know. I guess we can try and see what it does. And if I'll listen very closely, and if I hear anything not right, then we'll put the kibosh on that and just put a white one back in. But yes, you can use metallic, Kingstar metallic in the bobbin, which, man, I have to control myself not to use the Kingstar metallic all the time for everything, because I love it. Ooh, bobbin chicken, sue for the win. Hey, I won for the thread, the green thread. Look at how much is left on it. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. It's beautiful, though, for sure. Nail Nook. Hi, everyone. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to my lair, said the spider to the fly. No more spiders. Don't worry. There's no more guardian spiders. Nobody liked that guy. He had a cool name, though. I liked it. So, new techniques, new designs. You guys are going to love the other ones that I have coming out. And I'll try to make really, really good bundles like this one. But yeah, this is kind of exclusive, especially if you know it's on sale. And you have everything. And it's so different. Yes, I'm fearing the loop too. Yeah. I'll pay attention to it. Oh, isn't the gold pretty? I love it. A little bit of bobbin showing through, so it doesn't really like it, but you know what? That's okay too. That's fine. Just a little bit. You probably can't even see it very well. Cool. Maybe I'll do a Stitchwood hollow freestanding lace set and make them a little fancier. That would be cool. Oh, lovely jump stitch. For some reason, it does that on the freestanding lace. Not a big deal. This, of course, is on the lace maker, my lace maker, which was the start of everything. I trimmed that one. That's weird. With Eileen Rose, she was like, "Oh my God!" All right. I wish there was. Oh! Did it break? I think it did. Okay, so I am gonna say yes. The bobbin caused issues because it broke a needle. So we will remove you, and I am gonna put this to rewind it. Now you could do a trick like this. I bought a cheater box of different colors. Now this isn't metallic, obviously, it's pre-wound. And remember, you really can't use the bobbin cases again if it's pre-wound. But it should cover it up better, if that makes sense. So you don't have to have the exact same color. I'm gonna have to take this apart after, because it just looks like a little piece popped. I'm just looking. Maybe it didn't break, but it didn't sound good. So let's see if it'll thread. I can't really see it very well. I need more light here. I guess that's one of the problems. I need a little bit more light. It's kind of shadowy for me, so I can't really see if it is really good. The needle. It only takes a minute to change it. So let's see. Broken. Yeah, it's broken. It didn't thread. So get out your handy dandy tools. So the answer of the day is no. If you have a loop in your bobbin, don't use it because it'll break a needle apparently. So we're all good there. That's fine. For sure. No biggie. It didn't damage the machine or anything, and I was, watching it pretty carefully. So there we go. We're going to pop this one out. And later... Oh, see, it isn't broken. I think the tip is bent. That's why. I don't have to do it now. I was going to say that I should take it apart to find the pieces. So whenever your needle breaks, find all the pieces. Like seriously, find all the pieces, because a little itty bitty metal piece could, fall down. You could. Interesting. Can you elaborate on why you're not supposed to reuse pre-wound bobbins? There is the cases, you mean? Yeah. They're not made to be reused. So, which kind of means that they won't hold up and they'll come flying apart. One of the pieces will come off. And if that happens, you really could wreck your machine. So throw them out. They're not made for it. Eileen Roche had a really, really good video talking about that. I'll see if I can find the link for you. What's going on here? Go. There we go. Yeah, I definitely need more light here. It is. Okay, that is a little strange here. Oh, I'm a little strange. Yeah, definitely need more light. The needle was outside of the foot. I don't think I've ever done that before. That looks good, and I'm just because the needle kind of went clunk. I'm gonna check its positioning, and it looks good, because sometimes when you do it, things move a little bit, and you don't really want to have it crooked because it won't hit the right spots. So Pre-wound bobbin. I call these ones cheater bobbins. So cheater bobbin. Oh, let's thread it in the bottom, and I'll show you the difference. Pretty cool. So yes, the plastic pre-wound bobbins are about half the thickness, I think she showed us, and they will come apart because they're not made to be used more than once. So I make sure that I'm careful about that. So if one runs out like the gold, I'm gonna have to unwrap it. I will put that bobbin back in the luminaire box, and so I don't mix it up. I don't want to mix it up. Okay, now this is the last thing. Slight delay because of the needle, but looks good. And I love it that these aren't perfect circles. They look more like lights. If you are using too many thousand on the thread, don't save money on bobbin. Well, you know, yeah, that's exactly it. How much are you actually saving? Not a whole lot. And happy music. So I decided to do all gold. Now you can do blue, you can do any amount of different colors. So let's go back to the desk and we'll talk about the back of it. And I'll show you guys the difference it makes. So, not much. It's a little bit darker, but you know, it is the back of it. It would be okay. Please ignore the white there. Somebody didn't change the bobbin. So, isn't that pretty? And it's a little sparkle. You could actually do the tree in green too. So, finish it up by giving it a little trim. Do not cut the satin stitches, please. There's no turning back if you do that. So you don't want to. And if I was making a whole bunch of these, and I probably will, look, I can rehoop it. You can rehoop it. And yes, it is a very good point. So, I mean, you save what, a cent? Pay $25,000 or $30,000 for your machine, and you save how much money? You don't, especially if it breaks. And I would hate to see what that does to a machine with it coming off. So, yeah. So I know this one, my gold guy here, is a proper one because it came out of the box and I wound it, so I know that. You could actually put this on a card, that way no one would see the back. There's so many things we can do with lace, so I love lace. So that's pretty cool. All right, Judy Quilt, are you here? Ready, Judy Quilt? Are you ready? So this is tree number 1, and it is not gold metallic thread. It is 3 colors of gold, and it is layered, and it took me a long time to figure it out, but yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous. So that's tree number 1. I'm going to go a little faster. Look at this. So Christmas in Stitchwood Hollow is a little bit different. Look at this guy, the detail on it. Now, I was saying about this one, if you don't like gothic, you know, darker colors and whatever, personally I'm liking it, but whatever, it's a nice change of pace. You can change the colors, and then with the FSL that comes with it, you can make it match if you want it. But can you imagine like a light pink background, a dark pink, and maybe a purple for where the red is? A beautiful, beautiful. So this is comes in 3 sizes, so you don't have to worry about that. Small, medium, large, whatever it's gonna naturally fit into. And of course, on the smaller ones, there's a little bit less detail, because you can't just make it um, smaller, because it'll just look like piles of red. Green tree with gold balls and accents would work. Yes, so that's tree number 2. This is tree number 3, and it is a gilded tree. And there's, I think, 2 or 3 colors of gold in it. So again, not the metallic, although you could. But there's dark, medium, and light, the same that I used for the tinsel. And again, you can change it however you want. It's a great picture of it, isn't it? Okay, Judy Quilt, you ready? You ready for this? Because this one is my favorite. This is a bonus design that I made into a border and into a 4x4 hoop and different sizes. So, feast your eyes on bubbles. Isn't that cool? So a bubble border, it's 2x7, so you can mark it off. And I think this one fits in, and then just kind of like a couple together. So this is, between this and tree number 1, I think this is my favorite. I love how this turned out. You have outdone yourself this time. Yeah, I did all this. There's much more. I did all this over Christmas when I was sick, and I'm still kind of sick. And please don't get the flu that I had, because goodness. Good question, Nail Nook. The red circles, separate stitches on tree number 2. Well, not all of them. Where I can, put a little stitch or 2 in between, then no. But again, I have no place to hide anything. So it's trimmier. That's a new word. That's a Sioux word. Than I would like, but there is absolutely no other way of doing it. And I do spend a lot of time organizing, the colors and doing the absolute best I can. So some of these are, like, if it's really close, they will be attached. So yeah, there we go. Stay safe in that snow. I'm not going anywhere. So bubbles. And this is free bonus. And of course, all the FSL. I just love FSL. But if you guys are really liking it and, it sells, I will make fancier ones. So trimmier. Yeah, it's my new word. I get to make up words. It's kind of fun. Ooh, Judy Quilt, my favorite, tree number 1. You know what? That's because I worked so hard on creating this stitch that I love it. This was my first experiment with it, and I'm like, yes, it worked. Yes. And yes to the bubbles. I just kind of, wouldn't it be nice to have bubbles? So I did bubbles, and I was like, holy crap, that's awesome. And of course, thank you to Tammy Cushman for the beautiful black fabric. It's actually a lot different than what we can get here. It is gorgeous fabric. So I'm really thankful for that, because now I can keep going, which is nice. So tree number 1, 2, 3. So it's a great deal. Judy Quilt, everything's on sale. You get a whole ton of designs. And even if you don't use them right away, get an early start, Christmas in July. And it is exclusive. So it's on sale till Monday. And it's these designs are only available in the bundle, so it's very exclusive to have these designs, and you will love stitching them out. They're gorgeous, gorgeous. And eventually I'll archive it or put it back up or something like that. I just got the bundle, and a little plus got me with the bubbles. Yay! I'm so happy with the bubbles. That just made me really happy when it worked out. Between this one and this one, it's like original out of my flu brain. If that makes sense. And yes, get them while they're on sale, because it's almost 50% off, and they really are stunning designs. I think this one, I just thought of it, on a pillow. There's one bigger size on a pillow. One heck of a Christmas pillow. So happy stitching, you guys. There's tons more of embroidery designs that I have. Just joining, do you show how you embroidery on your machine? Yep, every video we talk about it. Today we did the FSL, so we talked about what stabilizer to use, different tips and tricks, and we found out that a little loop in your bobbin is gonna break a needle, so don't do it. I don't do it. So yes, every time I pick one design that we can watch stitch out, and I tell you guys about the techniques. Like, these are new techniques for me, and there'll be more. That it's, talk about it. It works. And why sometimes, I think I did one where it was puckering, and someone asked, why is it puckering? And I said, it's because I wasn't very good at hooping this morning, and the fabric wasn't tucked under properly. And they're like, oh, this is me practicing. I love this one. Isn't that beautiful? I'm loving the flames. So the fire dragon will be good. So stitch it, pass it around, let everyone know about these designs. It's a new year. Let's get this going for me so I can keep doing it, please, because I am having fun, and I think you guys will love them too. And it would just be lovely if I could keep going on it, because really, what else am I going to do? What else am I going to do? I mean, mug rug queen, sparkle queen, the whole bit. So I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, rest of the weekend, and I will be inside drinking hot chocolate. I'm not going anywhere. And post your designs once you stitch them, and it will get put up on the website and on the cover page of the group. So stay safe, everyone. Stay warm, everyone. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone. I love Christmas trees. I just love them.